back. In this season, we made a commitment to amplify Black voices, to highlight Black changemakers and businesses that elevate their communities. Well, today we are taking that mission to the next level by featuring young people breaking barriers in industries with the least diversity. And we want to help remove some of the obstacles they face as they shatter those glass ceilings and fulfill their passions. This is Be the Difference, Dream Big. There are more than 150,000 professional pilots in this country. Fewer than 150 are Black women. My next guest is working hard to become part of that small group. Let's welcome 18-year-old Kaylee and her mama, Cherie. How y'all doing?
Hi, Kelly.
Hello. I'm so honored to have you on the show. I mean, Kaylee, this is such a cool dream of yours. Becoming a pilot has been a dream of yours for a while, though, right?
Yes, actually, my mom's been a flight attendant my whole life. She always took me to places with her. I remember when I was 14, she took me with her to Hawaii, and I got the chance to go in the cockpit. And I just thought it was so amazing being able to see the different buttons that they use. I just wanted to know how they got this huge plane into the sky.
That's so awesome. But Kaylee, you say there's a special feeling you get when you're in the air, right? What's that like?
Yes, well, my brother had passed away 3 years ago, but when I'm in the sky, I honestly feel closer to him. I remember doing my solo not too long ago, and honestly, when I had like control of the airplane, I felt like, he was closer to me, like I was like up there in the sky in the clouds. So I felt like I was closer to heaven, like that he was right there with me.
That's so beautiful. Honestly, I have taken some flight lessons because I used to be terrified of flying, and they said it might help. And I was terrified at first when I had control of the yoke, but then it becomes this really peaceful thing when you're up there. And I agree. It's like it's a different kind of, it's almost like the feeling I get when I'm like in the ocean, I'm deep under the water. It's like the same thing. It's just like everything is quiet and it's peaceful, and that's a beautiful thing. You feel closer to your brother. That's such a special thing. And Kaylee, you're putting a lot of work into fulfilling your dream. So what are the next steps for you?
Well, my goal right now is to get my private pilot's license. I also been applying to many colleges, and I got into 7 so far, and they all have good aviation programs. But I've also been having to apply for a lot of scholarships too to pay for these schools because they're really expensive, because you're not only are you paying for like the cost of the college, but you're also paying for your flight lessons too, which is even more money. But my mom's been backing me up a lot with my flying, and my dream is to become a commercial pilot and to fly C-130s in the Air Force, because those are like really huge planes and they're fast and they turn into hospitals too, and I just really want to fly so bad.
Oh my gosh, watching your face just light up. What a cool passion. I'm so happy for you that you're getting to fulfill this. I'm no doubt you're going to get where you want to go. So Cherie, what's it been like helping your daughter achieve this dream? I mean, I have taken flight lessons. It's expensive. It's an expensive dream.
Well, I've had to take out loans. I've had to, I just got furloughed in October, so that's really been rough. I mean, between Kaylee and I trying to do like delivering food for money and, things like that, I've tried my hardest to pay for it. So yeah, it's been a struggle, and I'm trying my hardest to keep it going.
You're such a beautiful mama. It's so cool what you're doing for your daughter.
Thank you.
Kaylee, you've been working with an organization called Sisters of the Skies. I had never heard of this organization. Can you tell everybody about it?
It's a Black female pilot organization, and I've actually been able to be a part of their mentorship program and get mentored by a Black female pilot, somebody in the position that I really want to be in. And I've got to learn how they also been doing the journey that I've been doing. So it's really cool to relate to somebody that has the same interest in me. And it's not, you don't see so many female pilots, Black female pilots at that. So it's just really cool to actually be mentored by somebody that is Black, and a female.
That's like you. It's representation. It's important.
Yeah.
It's that light at the end of the tunnel that you can achieve it as well. I agree. Kaylee is working hard to break barriers and become one of the nation's few black female pilots. And we want to celebrate people who dream big. So our next guests have already achieved that dream and are helping others do the same through their program, Sisters of the Skies. So let's welcome Captain Teresa Claiborne, the first black female pilot in the Air Force, and First Officer Beth Powell. Give it up! So that's amazing. You're the first black female pilot in the Air Force. That's got to be the coolest thing to ever be able to tell someone. I would just walk into Target and lead with that. It's so cool. And to both of you, I mean, how did you achieve your dream of being a pilot? I mean, especially you became the first in the Air Force. Like, how did you, if you maybe hadn't seen that, you didn't have that representation there, how did you dream that big?
Well, actually, it all started when I was in college, and I had done 2 years of college and decided I wanted to change. And so I joined Reserve Officer Training Corps, and I had to go down to UC Berkeley to do that. Part of that program meant that you had to go to a 6-week training camp so that the Air Force could look at you and you could look at the Air Force and decide if it was something you really wanted to do. When we did that, they gave us a ride on an airplane as an incentive. Once I got in that airplane, I said, this is it. I no longer want to be a public affairs officer. I want to be a pilot. I met the board. I was selected, went to pilot training, and pretty much the rest is history. I did my years in the military on active duty. Then I went to the reserves, and now I'm a captain at United Airlines.
That's amazing. Well, first of all, thank you so much for your service. That's an amazing story
Thank you.
as well. Beth, how about you?
So, Kelly, I'm from Jamaica, and our school system was designed to help us determine our career path based on the subjects we excelled in. For me, that was everything pertaining to numbers. It was college math, it was math, physics, STEM subjects, basically. You name it, I'm doing it. At 15 years old, Kelly, I got the realization I could become. Thanks to a school teacher telling me the opportunity that you could become a pilot, an engineer, or a mechanic based on the subjects I liked. I enrolled into flight school thereafter. Kelly, I did everything at the minimum FAA age. I sold it at 16, got my private pilot license at 17, my commercial license at 18. I flight instructed for 2.5 years while working on my bachelor's degree in professional aeronautics, and I got hired with American Eagle Airlines, the arm of American Airlines, at the minimum age of 21. Thereafter, I worked my way up, and today I proudly sit as one of American Airlines pilot and pilot manager.
What conviction and what discipline you have to accomplish that? Can you tell us about Sisters of the Skies and how you got involved and how it turned into that?
Sure. It was a young lady who was in the Coast Guard. Her name is Angel. She was looking on Facebook, and she saw another woman, a friend of a friend, who was a pilot at United. Her name was Nia. So she reaches out to her friends, and they start talking about the fact that there are so few of us that are flying, few of us meaning Black women. So, we estimate it's about 150, and, kind of decided, what, we need to get more women. I mean, 1982, I was number one, and here we are, and there's still only 150, and we're, 2021?
Yeah. Yeah, it's incredible, that network of support that you're creating. You have something that you want to tell Kaylee, right? Teresa, you want to go?
We do. We are very impressed with what Kaylee's done. Kaylee has an awesome mentor. Her name is Carly. We call her Carly Fly. And she actually took Kaylee and another young lady on a college tour, which is fantastic. But Beth and I personally would like to also serve as mentors for Kaylee.
Wow. Oh my gosh, Beth, you want to say anything?
Absolutely. Your story resonates with me, especially that you're so young and I started so young. So Teresa and I would also love to invite you to our Girls Rock Wing event this year, later in the year in Miami, where you get to meet other young ladies like yourself interested in the field of aviation. But what's also incredible about this, you get to meet trailblazer like Teresa and Brenda Robinson and others who have paved the way for us. It will be a remarkable and a significant experience in your aviation career.
So cool.
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes, I can't wait to go. I really want to see, more Black female pilots because it's just really inspiring to me. So I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, Kaylee, you have the greatest smile ever, by the way. Well, you know, here at the show, we want to help young men and women dream big and burst through those glass ceilings. So we called our friends at Boeing, who feel very strongly about supporting the industry's future by strengthening and diversifying the pipeline of skilled pilots and the broader aviation workforce. So Kaylee, they have a little message for you. You want to see it?
Yes.
All right, take
Yes.
a look.
Hi, Kaylee. My name is Ruth Morlas, and I work as a test pilot for the Boeing Company. And I'm really excited to tell you that Boeing wants to help you achieve your dream of becoming a pilot. Boeing is going to contribute $50,000 to a flight school of your choice. Congratulations, Kaylee.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, just watching you, I'm going to pull.
Whoa! Another group. Did you hear that?
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
everyone's crying. It's fine. Well, Mama, how are you feeling? I mean, first of all, financial burden lifted a bit there.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Boeing is my favorite plane, this Boeing 787 Dreamliner.
All right.
So
see?
thank you.
It worked out. It worked out. Hey, that's not all. That's not all, actually, because Boeing is also going to contribute $10,000 to Sisters of Disguise because they believe in it and they believe what y'all are doing and believe that representation is very important.